Elegant style 50 plus. Long hair, timeless shape. Your hair does not stop growing when you turn 50. It stops being styled the way it deserves. And if you have long hair right now, and it is hanging in one length with no shape at all, you are sitting on the one change that could take 10 years off your look without cutting a single inch. It is not about the length, sis. It has never been about the length. It is about the shape. Today, I am giving you the 5 most flattering long hairstyles for women over 50 with rich, beautiful skin. These are the cuts that lift your face, honor your natural texture, and give your hair movement without asking you to sacrifice 1 inch of your length. And I am walking you through exactly how to style each one so you get the full benefit, not just the idea of it. This is Elegant Style 50 Plus, where we talk fashion, beauty, and aging gracefully on our terms. If long hair over 50 is your love language, hit subscribe right now because we are about to change the way you see your own crown. Style 1. Long hair with bangs. This is one length, no heavy layering, with bangs added on top. Simple on paper, powerful in person. Here is why this works so beautifully for women over 50. Bangs pull every ounce of attention straight to your eyes. They frame them, they highlight them, they give your whole face an instant focal point. But the real magic happens with your cheekbones. When you let those bangs blend softly at the sides, curving gently instead of sitting square and blunt, they lift your cheekbone. And when your cheekbone lifts, sis, your entire face lifts with it. That is one of the most flattering anti-aging effects a hairstyle can give you, and it costs you nothing but a trim. This style is also perfect if you are not ready to dive into heavy layering. Maybe you love your length exactly as it is. Maybe you are not chasing a lot of texture and movement. You just want a little sophistication, a little point of interest without committing to a full recut. Bangs do that for you. When you style them, keep them soft. Nothing too heavy, nothing too blunt. Wispy, face-framing bangs that blend into the rest of your hair are the move. Blow them out smooth, or add a slight bend with a round brush for softness. Tell me in the comments, do you already have bangs, or are you finally ready to try them? Style 2. Face-framing layers. This is close to bangs, but instead of a straight cut across your forehead, you keep everything one length and add layers only around your face. Those layers create structure and softness without touching the rest of your hair. Here is what makes this style so smart. Depending on where those layers begin, you can either add fullness to your face or add length to it. That is real control over your own proportions, sis, and most women never realize they have it. If your face is a little fuller and you want it to look longer and leaner, start those layers just below your chin. The vertical lines pull the eye downward and elongate your face. If your face runs a little long or narrow, start the layers right at your chin instead. That creates width exactly where you want it, right at the widest part of your face, for a fuller, more balanced look. Face framing layers also pair beautifully with bangs, if you already have them. Together, they add movement and fullness around your cheekbones without pushing you into heavy layering throughout your whole head. This is a controlled, intentional style that lets you highlight exactly what you want highlighted. When you style it, use a round brush or a flat iron to give those front pieces a gentle bend. You want them curving softly around your face, not sticking straight out or hanging flat. If this is making sense so far, go ahead and tap that like button. It helps more women over 50 find this content when they need it most. Style 3. Long layers styled with bend. Now we're stepping into something a little more dramatic. This is long hair with real layering, not just a trim at the ends, but layers that start higher up and build genuine movement and dimension throughout. The key here is styling it with bend, not wave. Bend is smoother, sleeker, more polished. And when you style this cut with bend, you get all that movement and texture while still looking put together and refined. This style adds volume right around the temple, which happens to be one of the most flattering places for volume on a mature face. Because of the layering throughout the back as well, the hair becomes lighter and with lightness comes movement. Here is the little secret behind it. Some of those layers pull volume out from around the cheeks, so it looks like you have more fullness at the temples even when you do not. It is an optical illusion, and it works every single time. This cut follows the natural structure of your face, your jawline, your cheekbones, and lifts everything upward. It reads as elegant, youthful, and full of life. To style it, use a large barrel curling iron or a blow dryer with a round brush to create a smooth, soft bend. You're not going for tight curls or defined waves here. You want gentle, flowing movement that shifts naturally as you walk through a room. Style 4. Long layers styled with wave. I know waves get a bad reputation sometimes. People say they have been around forever, that they have seen it all before. But to me, this is a timeless look, the same way a bob is timeless. Some styles stay in rotation because they simply work, and waves are one of them. Here is why I still love layered hair styled wavy. It brings movement and dimension in a way that feels alive. Because of how wave catches the light, your hair reads as richer and more dimensional, even on days it is not doing much on its own. Light hits the peaks and valleys of the wave and creates real depth. Notice I did not say waves on one-length hair. That is intentional. Waves tend to build volume, and on one-length hair, all of that volume drops straight to the bottom, which leaves you with a triangular shape. Not flattering and not the goal. Layers take that bulk out of the bottom and shift the illusion of volume back up toward the temple for a shape that is balanced and face-flattering from every angle. You can add bangs to this look too, if you want another point of focus around your eyes. Just enough drama, never too much. To style waves, use a curling wand or a flat iron to create loose, flowing shapes. Do not make them too tight or too uniform. The beauty of a wave is in how effortless it looks. Let it fall where it wants to fall. And here is a tip worth remembering. Once your waves are set, run your fingers through them gently to break them up. That one move softens the whole look and makes it read as natural instead of overdone. If you have not subscribed yet, now is the moment. We drop content like this for you every single week. Style 5. Long layers styled curly. I get requests for this one constantly, so here it is, made just for my curly-haired sisters. Naturally curly hair tends to grow up and out before it grows down because curl compounds on itself and keeps building in size. That is exactly why layering matters so much here. It controls the shape and keeps everything looking intentional instead of overwhelming. Heavy layering, almost aggressive layering at the bottom, goes a long way toward creating a shape you will love. If your curls are thick, you can wear far more layers than most other textures could ever get away with. Removing that bulk from the bottom creates the illusion of more volume around the temples and a little less around the cheeks, which lifts your whole face and highlights your cheekbones beautifully. Those extra layers also give your natural curl pattern more movement and texture, and movement always reads as youthful, lively, and intentional. If you have long, curly hair, do not shy away from layers, embrace them. Ask your stylist to be generous with the layering. Let your curls have room to breathe and bounce instead of building into a pyramid shape. When you style curly hair, focus on moisture and definition. A leave-in conditioner, a curl cream, and scrunching while your hair is still wet will take you far. Let it air dry, or use a diffuser on low heat. You are enhancing your natural pattern here, not fighting it. And this is the part most women skip. Once your curls are dry, leave them alone. The more you touch them, the more frizz you invite. Let them settle. Let them do exactly what they were made to do. That is where the beauty lives. Tell me in the comments which of these 5 styles you are trying next. I read every single one, and I always love seeing which one calls to you. I just walked you through 5 hairstyles built specifically to flatter long hair on women over 50. Every one of these lifts your face, honors your natural beauty, and gives you movement without asking you to give up your length. Bangs, face framing layers, strong layering with bend, waves, or curly layers. The style that wins is the one that works with your natural texture and highlights what already makes you you. Do not be afraid of change. Do not be afraid of adding shape to your hair. The right style can take years off your look and add real confidence to your day, every single day. If this helped you see your hair differently, hit that like button and subscribe to Elegant Style 50+. We are building a community of women over 50 who refuse to let age dictate their style, their beauty, or their standards. Thank you for spending this time with me. Stay elegant, stay confident, stay exactly who you are. I will see you in the next one.